Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome for our RTL online trainings, Oracle Fusion Cloud Advanced HCM training. This is our second demo session. We discussed yesterday the first demo. It's there already in our YouTube channel. Okay, you can go through this. Now, before we start with this, any doubts on the previous demo? Yes. So anybody would like to talk with me? Please, you can go for unmute yourself and go for ask any doubts over here. So last class, I'll just go for recap once. What is cloud we discussed? It's nothing but a virtual server. And then we talked about what is difference between the cloud as well as the on-premises, and what are different cloud companies we have, and what are different tools and products we have in Oracle Cloud. What is Oracle Fusion? Is it cloud ERP? Yes. And what are different domains we find in this cloud ERP? And what is human capital management? So in human capital management, what are different modules we have? Global HR is mandatory. So most of the clients are implementing nowadays global HR. So these four modules are mandatory. That's what we are doing last 6, 7 years. Global HR, payroll, options, talent management. Last 6, 7 years, everybody learning these four modules and applying for jobs and getting the jobs, and that's what happening. But now the companies have started, okay, do you know ORC? Do you have idea about OTL and compensation and benefits? Different combinations they are asking. We are looking for global HR, ORC, or global HR payroll and time and labor, or global HR options and compensation plans configuration. So that's the reason very first time RTL is going to introduce the entire HCM suite into the market, all the 8 modules, very first time in the HCM history, in the training history, you can find all these 8 modules training from here. Yeah. Regarding this, any doubts you have, you can go ahead with
I
asking.
have one question. So what is OICS?
OACS is basically it is one of the integration tool. It's there in our Oracle Cloud. So if clients are using multiple applications, if they want to exchange the data between the applications, then this tool will be used. OICS is Oracle Integration Cloud Service, which is used for data exchange between the applications that we are going to have it.
Okay.
OICS tool. For example, if we have a bank account in HDFC, for example, and we are going to withdraw the money from ICICI Bank ATM center. So that information, whatever the transaction happened in ICICI Bank ATM center, so this ICICI Bank should change, they should transfer that information to HDFC, right? As well as they are supposed to send that information to our mobile also as SMS, right? Means we might be using some telecom network. Maybe we are using Airtel or Vodafone or Jio or something. So the information needs to be passed to some other applications. That time we use integration tools. One of the good tool which we can find in the Oracle Cloud, one of the successful tool also. Technical developers will work on this OICS.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, guys. When client is says that I would like to use Oracle Cloud and I want to maintain all my applications in the cloud environment. So generally, how the clients will approach and how the projects will be started, we'll discuss now. Let's say Xerox Corporation is our client, and they are already using some applications, right? They have some financial applications and payroll applications they are using. Now, what client has decided, I want to use Oracle Cloud. I would like to move all my applications from on-premises to Oracle Cloud. I want to use Oracle Cloud servers. Okay. So Oracle says that yes, you can move. And also in my cloud, we have the tools. There are different tools and products. So if you are interested, you can also go for use those tools. As I said, you have Oracle database and you have Oracle Fusion. Okay, depends on the requirement. You can go for use these tools and products, whatever we have in Oracle Cloud. Okay. So then client will decide whether they want to use this Oracle tools and products or not. It's up to the client requirement, right? So if client says that no, I don't want, I just need your servers because already I have the applications. I'm already using last 5 years or 10 years or 20 years some software applications. I'm flexible with those applications. I'm not interested at this point of time using your tools and products. No problem. Oracle will give only server access, means cloud access. So there, the client can go for install their applications and start monitoring, and then go for execution. So that's also is possible. Okay. So when it comes for Oracle Fusion, who are the competitors in the market? Who are the competitors for this Oracle Cloud ERP in the market? So we have SAP is one of the competitor, and Salesforce is one of the competitor, and Microsoft Dynamics is one of the competitor. Microsoft Dynamics and Workday is one of the competitor, and it's okay, not much. And of course, Oracle Fusion. Now, Oracle itself has got the old ERP called Oracle EBS. Oracle earlier they were having Oracle PeopleSoft ERP product. Earlier, they were having Oracle, no, they were having Oracle EBS, PeopleSoft, Siebel, and JD Edwards. JD Edwards. So this is all, but all these all are not right now. Of course, Oracle EBS is there, but these three companies, Oracle has already merged. So we don't find any projects in PeopleSoft, Siebel, and JD Edwards. I think in 2005. Oracle merged all these three companies. So no more PeopleSoft, Siebel, and JD Edward new projects. Maybe some clients are using this product. Obviously, Oracle is supposed to give the support for them. Because even Oracle acquired that company, definitely there will be an agreement. So obviously Oracle should give the support for them. So that's what happening here. And now Oracle EBS is complete on-premise. It's not cloud. We do not have the cloud option in Oracle EBS. It's old ERP. A lot of clients are there. It's very good ERP and it's got stabilized also. And it was the competitor for SAP earlier. But now cloud environment, Oracle designed Oracle Fusion new one. Okay. So you may get some doubt when Oracle has got four ERPs in their hand. Why they designed Oracle Fusion new one? Why they have designed Oracle Fusion new ERP right from the scratch, why it is designed. Okay, so Oracle Fusion is basically in a cloud ERP, as I said, because nowadays the clients are looking for the product. Whenever you say that I have a one ERP product, when we say Oracle Fusion is one of the ERP product, immediately the clients are asking, is it cloud compatible or not? Is it having analytics feature or not? Is it social sites integration? Flexibility is there or not? This. And then can we go for apply executing all data science or data analytics products here? Can we do it or not? Is this mobility or not? Mobility means I would like to access the product from smartphone, tab piece, as well as the desktop. I would like to access from all the three devices. It should be available. Okay. So if any product you have in the market right now, if you go for marketing, obviously the clients are telling that we are looking for this, we are looking for this features. So is your product is having all these features or not? That's what they are asking. So Oracle Fusion has got all these features. The remaining four ERPs, whatever Oracle is having, that does not have. This does not have. So these four ERPs are on premises. It doesn't have the cloud. It doesn't have any analytics feature. Only analysis feature is there. Analysis is nothing but what happened in the last quarter or last month. Analytics is what is going to happen in the future. That's what you are going to have. the future expectation, predictions. That's what analytics. If you want to predict the future business, what you have to do is you have to take last data, like last whatever the data you have, that you need to go for process, and then you need to go for analyze, and finally you have to say that yes, your business could be like this in the next quarter or next 1 year. It's better to take this following decisions and all like that. That's how it will work. Okay. So next one is like mobility. So this all ERPs you cannot access from all the three devices. Only desktop it will support, and you can't easily integrate with the social sites. It's not possible for data exchange. Nowadays, it is very much required exchanging the data between the multiple applications because the clients wants to use multiple applications. Obviously, they want to exchange the data between these applications. It is very important. Okay, so that's the reason we are going to have the new ERP designed by Oracle. So future, no more EBS, and maybe existing clients, obviously it will be there. So they may not move immediately to the cloud environment. The clients, whoever is already using the product, obviously we have to give the support for them, right? So these four ERPs are there. So going forward, obviously only one ERP that will be Oracle Fusion Cloud ERP. Okay. And we have SAP, we have Salesforce, we have Microsoft Dynamics, and we have Workday, Workday ERPs. But Salesforce is good in CRM environment. Salesforce is good. And then Microsoft Dynamics is not that much. SAP is good in supply chain management. Oracle Workday is okay in HCM, not much. Financials, Oracle Fusion is good in finance, HCM, as well as now growing in supply chain management also. It is. So if you look at the domains point of view, generally ERP means, as we discussed in our previous session, it combines four domains mainly, right? Financial, supply chain management, human capital, and customer relationship, and also of course PPM. It's a small domain, not much complex one. Majorly we find four: finance, HCM, supply chain management, and CRM. Okay, so when we come back to our ERPs, SAP is good in supply chain, and Salesforce is good in CRM. Microsoft Dynamics is not that much for the small, medium, and large scale industries. It didn't get stabilized so far much compared to Oracle Fusion or SAP. And Workday is okay in HCM, but Oracle Fusion has got financials stabilized, human capital management successful, supply chain management also got stabilized here. It's very good feedback from the customer's point of view. Okay. So the major advantage with Oracle Fusion is compared to this SAP or Salesforce or Workday. Forget about Microsoft Dynamics because Microsoft has got their own cloud. But SAP, Salesforce, Workday does not have their own cloud. It means if any client says that I'm interested to use this SAP software, I wanted to move my applications to your server, and also I will use your ERP software. But SAP says that I'm not having any cloud features, means I'm not running the cloud business. I'm not running the cloud business here. So only thing is, if you want to use SAP ERP software, yes, I'm ready to give the server access. In the cloud, you can go for manage all this information. You can manage all this information here in this. But what Oracle says, yes, no problem, because we are into the cloud company. So Oracle is cloud company, right? So SAP is not cloud company. SAP is a cloud ERP product they have. They are not in cloud company. What is the difference between cloud company and a normal software company? Cloud company, what they do is they establish the data centers. They establish data centers. Okay. In that data centers, there will be a servers, high configuration servers will be there. Clients will take those servers on rental basis and install their software applications and start using those applications. Start using those applications. What are the cloud companies we have? AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google, and Oracle. No more, no other companies right now in the market. Okay. So what SAP will do is they will provide only their ERP as a cloud. So if client says that I want to keep my applications also in your server, then SAP says no, I am not in that business. So only my product you can use the cloud. So again, you have to maintain on-premise. Oracle is not like that. You have some products, no problem. Get that, lift those products from your server to my cloud. If you want to use only your applications, no problem. You can go ahead. Or you want to use my tools and products, yes, let's go for using this here. Let's go for use this here. That's how it will work. Okay, so that's why there is no question of comparing this SAP, Salesforce, and Workday. Dynamics is okay. Microsoft has got that feature, but SAP, Salesforce, Workday, these all are just cloud products. Not nowhere that's having the Fusion Cloud here. It is that's how it will work. Okay. So that's why going forward, Oracle Fusion is going to get more features, more clients, and when it compares, I can say it's going to be number one ERP, cloud ERP in the market because you got the flexibility. Clients got the flexibility. Here it is. Okay. Now we'll see if client decided to use this Oracle Fusion ERP. There are two options. One is SaaS model. We call it as public server, public cloud. Another one is PaaS model, private cloud. Okay, private cloud, public cloud and private cloud. So we call it as environments. When client decided to use this product, Oracle Fusion Cloud ERP product, there is a SaaS model, software as a service. There is a PaaS model, platform as a service, public cloud and private cloud, public cloud and private cloud. Okay. So SaaS model is for the customers who wants to use the product as it is, making some personalizations or some changes. Not more than that, they will be doing it. So they are going ahead with the product as it is. Small scale sector, they will be using this SaaS model. In case if client wants to use this product extensively customization and integrations with other applications and also development of new modules and new database schemas as well as other options, then obviously PaaS model client should go for it. Platform as a service. We call this as a private cloud. So we call this as private cloud. So it means like dedicated server. Dedicated server will be allocated for the client. Dedicated server will be allocated for the client. So this dedicated server will be used by the client and they can go for create their own schema, their own module, as well as all the customizations and personalizations. Everything can be done, no restrictions here. So obviously larger scale sector is going to use this PaaS model, but so far is okay, fine. Small clients and small and medium clients is okay for SaaS model. So how we will suggest whether SaaS environment or PaaS? SaaS and PaaS both are environments, nothing but a servers. As simple as we can say, we call it as a server. Application is common. Oracle Fusion software, whether it is in SaaS application or PaaS application, same application will be running. But if client says that I want to develop the new modules, I want to design new integrations, I would like to have other applications and exchange the data. So in that scenario, I obviously we will go for PaaS model, platform as a service. Obviously, we'll go for platform as a service that we will suggest. If client says that I'm okay with the application, maybe some personalizations and some changes are required, not much, then we will be suggesting SaaS. But still, 90% of the projects are running on the SaaS model. 10% of the projects are running in the PaaS model. Maybe by 2030, we get a lot of projects in the PaaS environment. In the PaaS model, we will find full-fledged technical work. Technical developers will get full-fledged. In the SaaS model, technical people will get very few technical work, nothing but reporting part, as I said, just reporting part and doing some personalization, data load and extractions, and doing the approvals and security. Of course, approvals and security is both functional as well as technical part. Okay. But this is something what you call queries and other here. We will find very limited technical scope in the SaaS model. In the SaaS model, we will find. But when we go for PaaS environment, yes, you will go for integrations. You will go for VBCS, Visual Builder Cloud Service, develop the new pages, develop the new programs, and create database schemas and all. We will be doing that here. Okay. So when we are applying for the jobs at this point of time, what is your role in Oracle Fusion? We have to say that we are working as a functional consultant. So how many roles we will find? Two roles, right? Functional consultant and technical consultant. Okay. So you are working in a functional consultant last 4 years. Tell me, which environment you are working? Are you working in SaaS model or PaaS model? So we can say that we are working in the SaaS model. But it doesn't make any difference whether you work in SaaS model or PaaS model as functional consultant because both are same. Whether it is SaaS or PaaS, your roles and responsibilities are same. But when it comes to the technical, obviously the roles and responsibilities will be more in the PaaS model, means platform as a service, it will be more. Okay, so that's where the things comes into the picture for the technical consultant. Okay. Yeah. So it's clear everybody what is meant by SaaS model and what is meant by PaaS model. We also call it as public cloud and as well as the private cloud. Yeah,
Yeah, one question.
please go ahead.
Uh, it means like as for SaaS, past difference like if you want to use only HCM, they'll go to SaaS, and they want other applications like
No,
OIC, VBCS.
no, that's wrong. That's wrong actually. If you want to use Oracle Fusion product in the SaaS, of course, if you want to use OACS, you can use, not a problem. Okay. In SaaS
Okay.
also we use OACS. Okay. So, but in SaaS model, it's as simple as you will not get access to database. You will not get access to file servers. If you don't get access to database, you cannot create new tables and programs, right? So when you are not able to
Yes.
create new database objects, you can't build the forms and other things. That's the difference. That's the difference here.
Okay. Okay. For past model, we can build our own functionalities modules in
Yes,
HCM.
HCM or finance, it doesn't matter. So it will be all the modules we can find in the SaaS itself.
Okay. Okay. Both are we need to access from browser only, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that
it
is common. See,
specific to
running the application from the SaaS and PaaS both are same, no difference at all. But in the FaaS model, it is an expensive product. It's a dedicated server will be allocated. Private cloud means dedicated server will be given to the customer. So in that server, application is same. You can go for customization of the product without any limits. There is no limit in that
okay.
product.
In that case, like uh, our company only need to bear that team.
Yes, yes,
For example,
obviously.
like,
Obviously, if you want to connect with the server and place the files, upload a separate DBA team we are supposed to maintain. We also call it as cloud administrators.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
In SaaS, Oracle only do that.
Oracle will 24 by 7 Oracle take care and everything they do it.
Okay, okay, fine, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Fine, guys. Now, so how the projects comes and what we do it is here. So whenever client decided to use this cloud ERP to maintain their HR data, employees data, what they do is first they approach Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation. And they'll tell that we are interested to take your product and these are the modules we want to implement. We are okay to go ahead with Oracle Fusion HCM. Initially, I want to implement global HR and options management module. Two modules I want to implement. After successful of implementation, then I'll go with payroll next level. Then I'll go with OTL and ORC like that. I'll extend it. So initially, I want to go with only two, global HR and options. So that subscription cost will be given by the Oracle, means that quotation will be given by the Oracle and client will say, yes, it's okay. There might be some negotiations, discounts and offers will be there. And then once the product is available, that product we need to configure, means we have to perform the setups, means whatever the clients, companies, organizations, departments, branches, jobs, positions, locations, employees, employee structures, employee leaves, leave plans, approvals. This all we are supposed to configure, right? So that project, either the client can give it to Oracle or they can give it to Oracle partners. Who are the Oracle partners? Lot of thousands of Oracle partners we have in this. We have thousands of Oracle partners. TCS is Oracle partner. Capgemini is Oracle partner. CDS is Oracle partner. Accenture is Oracle partner. Deloitte is Oracle partner. PwC is Oracle partner. Lot of customers. Thousands of companies are there, Oracle partners across the world. Across the world. So it's up to the client whether they are interested to go ahead with Oracle itself or they can go with partners. It's as simple as when you buy a car from the showroom, you would like to make some changes, you wanted to do some cosmetic changes in the product in your car. Either you can give it in showroom or you can give it outside authorized dealers will be there that you can go for give, right? The same thing here. The application you got from Oracle Corporation, because Oracle is a product-based company. They developed this product called Oracle Fusion. In Oracle Fusion also, you are not interested to use financials or supply chain. You are interested to use only human capital management. In human capital management also, we have total 8 modules. You are not interested to use all these 8 modules at this point of time. Initially, you want to go for implement only 2 modules, global HR and options. If you feel that, yes, I am okay with these 2 modules, excellent product, I'm able to maintain my thousands of employees' data, approvals, leave requests, and everything fine, then they can go for extend. Okay. So how to configure these 2 modules? It may take 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, depends on the complexity in your business, depends on the volume of your employees' data. So we will have the time frame. Okay. So for implementation of this product, okay, the client can give this project to either Oracle itself or they can give to Oracle partners. For example, Oracle has provided this, your client has given this project to Accenture. Now, Accenture has got this product. So what Accenture company will do is they recruit the employees. They go for recruitment of the functional as well as technical. They go for recruit the technical team as well as the functional team. So now we are going to get trained for this job called functional. Okay. So in ERP sector, we don't call it as a software developer. We call it as consultant. We call it as consultant. Software developer, software engineer, associate consultant, functional consultant, all are same. Technical consultant, all are comes under software developer only or software engineer only. But why we call it as a consultant is ERP means enterprise resource planning. This product is already developed, tested, and delivered into the market. Client can buy this product from the company, and once they buy it, they can go for configurator. So we are not doing something right from the scratch development. The product is already developed. What we do it, we do the setups, we do the configuration, we do the testing, and then we deliver to client. So that's why we are doing, we call it as a consultant. We'll discuss with the client and gather the requirement and prepare the document and get approval and do the setups and then testing and deliver to client and go for close the project. That's what we are doing. That's why we call it as in ERP sector consultants. Okay. So we are going for this course, functional consultant. But when you are applying as a functional consultant, for example, you are going to project that last 4 years I'm working as functional consultant. I did implementation of 4 modules, 2 projects implementation I have done around 2.5 years, and 1.5 years I did another 2 projects, which was support projects. And last 4 projects, I did these 4 modules. That's what you are projecting. They may ask you, in your experience, last 4 years, do you have any idea about the technical area? Because you are working in 4 years last product, and obviously you should have some basic idea. It's basic responsibility as a consultant to know what is technical, what things are there, how it will be done. Maybe you are not expert in the technical area, but you should have ideas, some basic flow. Okay. So that's the reason I said that we are going to cover the technical topics, each one example, data load and data extractions and other reporting part, that as well as the personalizations part we'll be discussing. Okay, that's very basic level. It means like 30 to 40% we are going to have technical areas. Okay, and then as I said, complete 8 modules. We'll be starting with first module, global HR, because global HR is integrated with all the modules. Okay, let me open our PowerPoint presentation, what we have seen in our previous session. Okay. First, we'll be talking about global HR. Once we are clear with the global HR, remaining modules are going to be very simple, because in the first module, it takes some time for you to understand the navigations part, what is security, what is approvals, what is workflow, what is notification, what is hierarchy, this all will be doing. Then you can easily work with the payroll, because the global HR is integrated with this. It is integrated its options, talent, and other modules also. That's how we will go for it. The sequence of doing these projects in our courses: global HR, payroll, options, talent management, then ORC, then benefits, and then OTL, and then compensation. We are going to close it. And of course, technical, as I said, that we are going to complete. Okay. So today I'm going for a basic thing, how the application looks like, Oracle Fusion applications. How will you find which version of applications? This is the URL you are going to get when you are working in the real time here. Let me close this.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, I have one question before proceeding with the login.
Yes.
Between the SaaS environment and PaaS environment, if so, we have third-party application where the employee informations are being, captured and then to be integrated with Oracle SaaS means. Which environment we have to choose?
Okay, your client is telling that they have multiple applications. Is that?
Right. Right.
They have to go for PaaS. Multiple applications they have, and they want to keep those multiple applications in the server. Obviously, we have to go for it.
But
PaaS.
as far as Oracle is concerned, when the upgrade comes, like now we are going with 24 version, right?
Yeah, 25A.
So yeah. So later on stage, if they wanted to upgrade some sort of features in the HCM module,
Yes.
then in such instances, how they will update the product information in the past?
In the PaaS also, see, PaaS also, your server is in the Oracle data center only. They won't give the
Oh,
server
okay.
to you.
All right.
The
Okay.
server will be in the data center only, but it will be a dedicated server. They won't use
Okay.
that server to some other client. No
But
question of sharing.
as far as the SaaS features is concerned, Oracle will keep on upgrade.
No, even PaaS also. In PaaS model also, application will be updated. But in PaaS
Okay.
model, what Oracle will do is, for example, you are going to do some development, enhancements, and customizations, and all. So they will tell you, use all, you do all these things in the separate folder, because I won't touch you. I won't touch that folder. In every quarter, when I upgrade my product, I won't touch that folder. So whatever the work you have done, that will be safe.
Okay, great, sir. And one more question, sir. Sorry to ask you, because I saw in the morning there is three platforms they are providing, like SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. So
IaaS is different. Actually, IaaS is infrastructure. Okay.
okay,
Infrastructure as a service.
okay. So it's like a hybrid mode, or how it is?
See, these two things, generally it won't come under cloud ERP. It comes under cloud. Actually, it comes under cloud, not under the cloud ERP. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll tell you infrastructure as a service. As I said, now client is telling that I have my own applications. I'm not interested to use your application.
Okay.
I'm not interested to use your tools and products. What I need is I just need your server, so
Mhm.
that my team will install all the softwares in the server and we start using the application. For example,
Okay.
if I want to buy a server, it comes around 3 to 4 crores, for example.
Okay.
Maybe, so I don't need to invest that much of money, right? So what I
Right.
can do is I can take it rental per month 30,000, or per year 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs. Okay. And then
You
I
mean
can
to say
start
it's just
using the
like a
application.
space in the cloud?
Infrastructure, yes. Infrastructure configuration. Yeah. Only
Okay.
server you are going to take the rental and install all your applications and start using that.
Okay.
So you
All
will
right.
have your own DBAs and your own network administrators and all, they will be working. That is infrastructure as a service.
Okay.
Another one is you have data as a service, DaaS model. Data as a service is something called, for example, we have a number one job portal in India called Naukri, one of the number one job portal. Okay, some consultancy says that I want to use your database resumes because you have some millions of resumes in with you, right? Because every candidate applying for jobs through your job portal, and you have a lot of data. I want to access your data. Okay, no problem. You can make this payment and I'll give the access to this profiles and this much of limited records and all. That comes as a data as a service.
Okay.
Yeah, these two things will not come under the ERP. That's why I didn't explain actually.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine, guys. This is about the different environments. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the application how it looks like. This is what Oracle Fusion applications. We have to enter the URL and then go for enter the username and password. The moment when we log into the applications, we find two menus. This is user menu and this is navigator menu. 90% of our work will be from user menu, setup and maintenance. Here only we do functional setups and we go for maintain those setups. Maintain means edit, delete, disable, enable, extend this. So whatever the setups we are doing, that all we do it from here. So we'll go to user menu, setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance here. Okay, we call it as admin access also. This environment, we call it as admin environment also. The official word is FSM environment, functional setup manager. Functional setup manager. Okay. So if you want to do functional setups, we need access to this environment. We call it as FSM, functional setup manager. So we do the functional setups here. Here different offerings we have. We discussed that ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's got finance, supply chain management, human capital management, CRM, PPM like this, right? All that list I can see here. Financials, human capital management, supply chain management, manufacturing, and of course, you got a lot of others like student management and sales and marketing, service industries, and private sector, public sector. A lot of other things we'll find. We can also see the same options from actions menu, go to offerings. For example, you joined in the project is already started, and they given credentials, they given the URL, and they given username and password, and they have asked you just try to find out what are the modules our client subscribed or our clients enabled. Okay. The moment, for example, I want to know client using financials or not, just choose the financials, then we find the status here. Yes, client has subscribed for financial. Subscription is nothing but a license. In the cloud environment, instead of calling this word called license, we call it as a subscription. We call it as a subscription. Like you might have seen, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Facebook ID or Facebook page, right? So that type of word in the cloud environment, we call it. Okay, compensation management, help desk, procurement. Okay, and public sector also, nothing but government sector. We see this public sector, government permits and planning and zoning and other options we will find. So it means government also can go for implement this ERP software and maintain their entire information. Here it is. Okay. Now we are talking about human capital management. Where is human capital management? I could not find anywhere, right? So the human capital management will have total 4 offerings here. Right now, 4 offerings. Earlier it was 3 offerings only. As I said, we are going with Oracle Fusion Cloud Advanced HCM very first time. Oracle Fusion Cloud Advanced or entire HCM suite. Okay, we find here workforce deployment, workforce development, compensation, compensation management, ORC, Oracle Recruitment Cloud and onboarding process. 4 offerings. Earlier, we were talking only 3 because we were discussing only 4 modules. But as I said, we are going for all the 8 modules for complete training, end-to-end implementation. So obviously, we see the ORC also here it is. I would like to see all these 4 options where we have different offerings in HCM. So when we go for offerings here, first one I can find here, compensation management. It's enabled. That's fine. Then this is for compensation management, workforce deployment. Workforce means employees. Deployment is nothing but uh, employees data management. You are going to manage the employees data. Okay. And then development is nothing but employee skill development, setting the goals, identify the employee performance, and check the employee profiles, any upgrade in the profile and all. And then recruitment and candidate experience, complete recruitment cycle, end to end ORC module we are going to have. So these are the 4 offerings we find here. So if you would like to know your client is subscribed for ORC or your client is subscribed for HCM or not, these are the 4 offerings we have to see. When you combine all these 4 offerings, we call it as HCM, Human Capital Management. Okay. So earlier what happened, as I said just now in our example, any client, they are going for implement the cloud ERPs, they won't go for implement the entire suite in the beginning stage because we don't know whether the product has got stabilized or not. Why do we need to go with all modules? What we do is initially we go with implementation of couple of modules. After that, then the remaining module. If we feel that yes, product is good, stabilized, and it is flexible for our business, and our employees are uh, able to use this product very easily, comfortable, then okay, they go for it. That's what happened last 7-8 years. Clients has implemented already these 4 modules. Initially, these 4 modules has got very good feedback from the customers. So obviously, when the project is completed, support is required. It's not like, okay, 6 months we implemented these modules and clients will start using. We don't need functional people. We don't need technical people. No, it's not like that. Once implementation is done, then obviously we need support, right? Maybe we don't require the team members who has involved in the implementation. For example, 10 people involved in the implementation. Maybe you require 3 to 4 consultants for the support. You don't need all 10 members for the support. Okay. So now clients last 6-7 years, whoever has implemented all these 4 modules, they feel that yes, comfortable product has got a lot of features and everything is fine. It's got stabilized. Now they started extending their product. That's why a lot of companies are expecting. So not only these 4 modules, we are looking for other modules also, ORC, benefits, OTL, and compensation. Okay. So that's how it will work here. It is. Okay. So these are the offerings where we can identify all these details. Once we join in the project, when you get credentials, you want to know
What
whether,
is this
sorry,
HCM communication?
that is just, it's like an chart within the team. For example, we have something called Yahoo Messenger, Google Chat, Facebook Messenger, right? That is
Yeah,
for internal group people. Same thing. Once we implement this product to the client, they want to communicate between the team. They can. It's very simple module. I think it's free of cost. Clients will get whenever they buy all these modules. Even
it's
help
a
desk
part of
also.
HCM only, or
It's like a just messenger. Yeah,
okay,
it's like a
okay.
messenger.
It's not a part of HCM. It's for common.
It's a part of HCM only. It's a simple modules. So that see, when we are trying to sell one product to customer, so customer should not have a question like you don't have this feature or like that, right? So some of the small features also they will be expecting. So that obviously Oracle also has thought that okay, we'll keep this one also. So that's why they kept it. Communication. It's like a messenger.
Okay, okay.
In the name itself, we can find communicate. Okay, fine. Next, now we are going
Okay,
for how to create a new user account and then what are the roles required for the application. That's what we are going to see. So once we log into the applications, go to navigator menu. We have to go to tools menu, security console. So security console is an environment where we are going to manage users information and roles information. It also comes under setups only, setups and configuration. All the functional setups we do it here only, setup and maintenance. Only user and role related, we'll do it from this environment. Don't get confused. It's as simple as all our functional setups, we do it from user menu, setup and maintenance from FSM environment, functional setup manager. Okay. So this is the environment where we just manage only two objects. One is user, another one is role. Another one is role. Okay. When I say manage, create, update, delete, enable, disable, extension, customization, this all will do it, either role or user. Okay. So these all activities we'll be discussing. It's very simple. It won't take much time, but important. Obviously, it's our responsibility as a functional consultant, create a user accounts as well as create the role and give the access to the employees. Okay. When client says that I have 20,000 employees, for example, Xerox Corporation, this client is telling that I have total 20,000 employees. I'm doing manufacturing business, total 20,000 employees I have. 4,000 employees are using the software. Remaining 16,000 employees, they don't use this ERP software. They might be using some other applications, or some employees may not related with the computer, right? It's as simple as, for example, you go for shopping and you go for some shopping mall, there will be 6 employees are working. Only 2 people are at cash counter who will be using the computers. In that computer, software will be there. They will be entering the stock, include means what items they received and what items they sold and who are the customers, what are the bills, cash counter, and all this they will maintain. Remaining 4 employees out of 4, maybe 3 people are sales people who will be communicating with the customers. They won't use the computers. And one more person is there who will going to set right the storeroom, everything is make it clear. So total 6, all 6 people are company employees only. But out of 6, only 2 people are using computer. Remaining 4 people doesn't require usernames and password. They are company employees. Only the thing is what they use. They'll be applying for the leaves. They'll be checking the pay slips. They'll be going to get the bonus, and maybe that purpose they might be using the applications, but they won't. Otherwise, they won't use it, right? Like that, the company is telling that my total employee strength is 20,000 members. I don't need the access for all the 20,000 people. Only I need for 4,000 people. So for this 4,000 people, there will be a clerks, there will be a supervisors, there will be a recruiters, right? There will be a HR managers, there will be a finance managers, there will be a sales representatives, there will be a buyers, there will be a directors, there will be area managers, there will be a finance analyst. Like that, a lot of positions and jobs we will find. So all these people are required usernames and passwords, so that every day they come to office and they log into the application and perform all the operations day to day, whatever operations they do. Okay, that operations is nothing but a role. That operations is nothing but a role. Okay. We'll have the detailed discussion about the roles because it's one of the important thing. In fact, we put it in our resume also, involved in the roles creation, roles customization, assigning these roles to the users and testing these roles, whether it's working properly or not. And also some of the employees will raise the ticket in support project saying that I'm not able to access this particular task. For example, I'm trying to transfer an employee, but I'm not able to do the transfer. What could be the reason? So this all issues will be getting in the support projects. Okay, so those type of things will be cross-checking whether that user has missed any role or privilege or any security implemented. This all is our responsibility. Okay, that's at this point of time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new user account. Let me create a user account. I'm specifying my username is Chandramohan, and I would like to have the username as just Chandra, and enter the password. Re-enter your password here. Re-enter your password and save and close. Without roles also, user can log in. User can log in without roles also into the application, but user cannot perform any operations in the application. See, role is basically access to the application. Oracle Fusion application has got 100 tasks or 1,000 tasks. Out of that, whatever the permission I'm giving, only those things you can do that. So that permission is nothing but a role. That permission is nothing but a role. Let me go for save and close. Let me go for save and close. So I would like to know the user account created or not. You can search from here. I have searched right this and it is active. It is not locked right now. Okay. If you want to go for create same type of user account, you can copy this. You have the copy option. You have multiple users, you want to compare what roles are difference between these two people. Let's say one user has got 100 roles, another user has got 98 roles. Two roles are missing. I don't know what those two roles. My manager has asked me identify those two roles and attach to this new person. Then what we have to do? We have to compare. So I cannot go through each and every role, right? Simply I can use this compare users. If at all you would like to go for delete, you can do reset the password. If you want log the user account, you can do. So this is very familiar product. It's very familiar. The only thing is we need to spend time for the practice. We have to spend time for the project practice. We have to do multiple transactions. We have to take multiple scenarios. That's why I said very first time from 2025 onwards, RTL is going to introduce every weekend mock interview consultants. So what mock interview consultants will do, they will give you the assignment. Once my class is completed, on every class, they will give you the assignment. So you need to complete that assignment. End of the week, they'll tell you what is the solution for those assignments, any doubts. Of course, I'm also part of the WhatsApp group. I'll be giving the answers. But when we are going with the mock interviews and all, you can easily go for track that. Okay. So now user account created, but not roles. We have not assigned any roles to the user. Let me just log out and log into the applications. Now, once we log into the applications here, I cannot find any information from the user menu. See, I am not able to access setup and maintenance option. General information I could see here. And I also don't find anything from the navigator here. Okay, so I don't find because we have not assigned any roles to the user. We have not assigned any roles to the user. Okay, let's go for assign the roles to the user. So there are two implementation roles in our Fusion applications. Let me log into the application as admin. So there are two roles, implementation roles. IT security manager. This is for accessing the security console environment. Another one is application implementation consultant role. Application implementation consultant role. This is also standard question in the interviews. What are the implementation roles we have in Fusion applications? There are two roles, IT security manager and application implementation consultant. This is required for our software team. This is required for our IT team because we are going to do the setups and we are going to configure the security. Obviously, we need the access to these two roles. We don't give this access to client employees because if we give access for these two roles, what happened? The client employees can make some changes in the setups or configurations, right? That will disturb our product. Okay. So these two roles will be given for our IT team, our software team. Okay. Let me show you how to attach these two roles and how to test it, whether these two roles are applied for our application or not. Let's go to Navigator.
What is the difference, sir? IT security manager and
I'll show you
this
now. Once we
application.
add, we'll see that. Go to Tools
Okay.
menu, Security Console. Go to Users tab. Search for your user account. Edit. Add role. IT Security Manager. Another role is Application Implementation Consultant role. When I search with Application Implementation role, see, I can find Application Implementation Consultant. There might be Administrator and there might be Manager. So those are not required. Consultant is required. You will see two roles here, ORA underscore ASM underscore, but if you assign any role, not a problem. Okay. There might be something called copy like that, those things not required. You will find application implementation consultant copy. It means the copy of the existing role. It's excuse me. It's not required here. So what we do is we can choose any of this role, application implementation consultant. This role I have selected. So this is how we assign this implementation roles to the user. This is a username Chandra, and we added two roles to here it is. Yeah, it's clear everybody. Any doubts here? Adding implementation roles here. After adding the implementation roles, if at all we want delete, we can delete from here. There are two checkboxes. One is assignable checkbox, another one is auto provision. You will come to know this later when we are working in the data roles creations. Whenever we are working with role creation, you will come to know what is the meaning of this assignable checkbox and auto provision. At this point of time, we don't require it. If at all you want to remove all the roles, you can remove from here. You want to add the new role to the user, it can be done from here. And add auto provisioned rules. It means if there are any roles which are having auto provision means it's basically automatically assign the roles to everybody. There, let's say client is asking, let's create one role that is employee leave journey. That role should be available for everybody so that employees will come to know what are different leaves are there in our company, how to apply for those leaves, what are the benefits they'll go get, and what are the eligibility for those. Okay, so that's what we are going to specify here. It is. Yeah. We'll see that later when we are working in that environment. Let's go for save and close. Now what we have done, we added this successfully. Click done button. Let me log out from the current user and log in with the new user here. Now I can see that. So now Mr. Chandra logged into the application. I would like to see the two roles, whatever we added, whether it's been applied or not. Whether it's been applied or not. I would like to see that. Go to user menu. You got setup and maintenance. It means you got the access to application implementation consultant role. So application implementation consultant role has been applied successfully. You are able to access FSM environment, setup and maintenance. This environment, you got it. Okay. And the another one is IT security manager. Yes, go to navigator. We added the role called IT security manager. That's why you are able to see tools menu, security console. So security console environment you are able to view because you are having the role called IT security manager. You are having the role called IT security manager. So these are the two roles we have applied it here. We have applied these are the two roles. This is how it will work. Implementation roles. So IT security manager is basically manage your users information as well as the roles information. You can create the users and roles. Only two objects, user management and role management. Application implementation consultant is entire your application, entire your Fusion application, Fusion Financials, Fusion HCM, Fusion Supply Chain Management, Fusion CRM, all the modules you can go for configure from this environment. Application implementation consultant. Implementation consultant. That's what we call it, this one. Go to user menu, setup and maintenance. We also call it as admin access. We also call it as FSM, functional setup manager. Functional setup manager. So here I can find human capital management, compensation management, recruiting and candidate experience, nothing but ORC, workforce deployment, workforce development. This all we can find. Yeah, it's clear everybody how to create user account and how to add the user roles here. Yes, Mr. Pradeep, it looks like you are speaking, but I'm not able to hear.
Yeah, one question, sir. For example, they are without IT security manager, also they will assign. So we'll make the setup changes, right?
Setup changes can be done, but we'll not be able to do any user management activities or role management activities.
Okay. And one more thing, sir. Can we restrict the user for example, I'm working on only HCM.
Mhm.
So is there a restriction for not changing for financials modules access?
Okay, you would like to restrict the user, they should access only this offering. Yes, we can do it. In application implementation consultant, you are going to restrict that option.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear. Thank you, sir.
So I have one question.
Yeah.
What features do we have when we're setting up a new organization? There'll be, as you said in your example, there may be 2,000 users or 10,000 users, or when a new department is added or a new company is merged into this company, there'll be hundreds of users.
Yes.
So now we are able to add one user,
Yes.
add one role. Is there a process for us to do everything in bulk?
Yeah, we can do. That's what the data loader. In technical, there is a concept called data loading. You can use these tools for data loading, spreadsheet data loader, HCM data loader for bulk data loading. For example, today we implemented a application successfully. The software is ready. Now client is telling that I have total 40,000 employees. This is what my Excel sheet. Here my employee name, employee number and department, job, position, grade, everything is available. Can you go for import this data? Then technical developers will start writing the HDL program and go for import the data and then do the test.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
And also one more question is that when we want to do some implementation and the work is divided between multiple people, is there a possibility to group the roles in such a way that, is there a concept of grouping of user groups or something like that?
Yeah,
Where,
we can do that. So for example, one user should perform multiple, activities. Then we can create a group and apply for that. So that can be done from this itself, security console. And we have something called user management, user categories. So we can have separate categories. For this category, what rules and regulations? So for this category, like that we can create. So we'll be discussing about this when we are working in the security topic in detail.
thank you.
Yes.
Hello, sir. My question is regarding the technical part. This HDL and PDL, something you have shown case, right? Is that mandatory step for the functional consultant, or it is from technical people they will do?
Complete technical. See, as a functional, you can understand the HDL. It's not a complex. But for example, your client has asked you, can you load 40,000 workers data? Then it's a complexity program, right? Worker data loading and other things. So that is a technical. It's purely technical. If you want to extract some data, you know how to extract. It's a 5 to 6 steps. That's fine. But sometimes complexity will come. So obviously technical is different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's is a different technical consultants. We need separate. But functional guys will be more, and technical guys will be. One person is sufficient for the technical. Just 1 minute, guys. I'll show you the requirement, how it comes, how the companies are asking nowadays here. Now, if we look at here, so this AST company is asking for Oracle Cloud Functional Consultant. They are asking core HR and benefits. We are perfect in core HR, but we are zero in benefits, for example. So I can't apply for this job. Next. If we look at here, this is another company, Cloudera Technologies. They are looking for HCM functional consultant. ORC plus core HR. That is one skill set. ORC or talent plus core HR. That is another one. OTL compensation or benefits. OTL plus compensation or benefits. Yes. US payroll and core HR. So total 4 positions are there. Up to 2024, whatever the 4 modules we were giving the training, if you go through that, you are eligible for only 4th position. You cannot apply for remaining 3, even though you are perfect in this core HR and talent, but still you don't know the ORC, you cannot apply. So like this, we are missing the opportunities. If you look at this one also here. So we are looking for ORC plus core HR, payroll with core HR, like this. And this is, if you look at something like, we are looking for options and OTL. Core HR is basic. See, without employee, there is no question of applying employee leaves. Let's say you are implementing the options management. What is meant by options management? Every company provide the leaves to the employees. Every company provide the leaves to the employees, different leave plans. Okay, so employees are eligible for different leave plans. So you have created some leave plan, like you configured maternity leave plan, long-term illness leave plan, hospitalized leave plan, and also paternity leave plan, and also vacation leave plan, sick leave, like this around 6 to 7 plans you created. How will you test? You have to assign these leave plans to the employees. Then you have to assign your employee to manager. Then you have to assign the calendar to employee. And then how the system will come to know this is working day or holiday? You need to configure. You have to ask your client, can you give me the yearly calendar and holidays for this year? I'll configure it. So we will configure that. Then employee will apply for a leave and manager will go for approval. Client says that if employee apply for leave up to 2 days is fine. He can get the approval from manager. If you apply more than 2 days, then he has to get the second manager approval also. That we have to configure. It means complete global HR you have to know. Okay. So here only the problem is coming. So I can't apply for this job. I know perfect, I am absence, but I don't know the OTL. At least if you have some knowledge on the OTL, they will consider. Yes, this guy is already having very good experience on absence management model, but he got OTL combination. Yes, obviously you will be in the market. You will be in the profile. So these all nowadays they are asking. Earlier they were not asking in 2024 because as I said earlier, only 4 modules implemented by the clients last 7 years. Last 7 years from 2017 onwards, last 7 years. Actually, the product introduced in 2014, but it's got very good feedback from the customers in 2017. Okay, from 2017, last 7 years, clients has implemented this 4 modules successfully. Now they are extending on ORC other modules, OTL, compensation, and benefits. Okay, so this all 4 modules training is difficult. We don't find any other trainings. Very few people are providing this training, and ORC also is a separate training. Is also separate training. Is like again you have to go for pay 20,000 or 18,000 like that. So it's very difficult to invest 40,000 or 50,000 on a particular course. Is that? So that's the reason we came up with all the 8 modules very first time from 2025 onwards from the RTL. It is. So the reason why we have to go ahead. So once you learn these 4 modules, learning the remaining modules is not that much complex because you are already strong in these 4 modules. It will take just couple of hours time to go for extend because the same functionality you are going to get over here, but additional topics you are going to get it here. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Is there any major difference between the US payroll, like GCC payroll or something like that? Like,
Definitely. When you
okay,
are working with the payroll module, the payroll is different from one country to another country. We need to understand the country legislation and statutory rules, deductions, taxation, and pension rules, and the garnishment rules. Then we need to go for implement. We'll be discussing with the US payroll.
okay, that features are made available in the Oracle Fusion SaaS.
Yeah, it is everybody. So Oracle has given the global payroll and US payroll, UK payroll, UAE payroll, and I think recently India payroll also implemented. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine, guys. Thank you. This today we have seen in a user account how we to create, how to add implementation roles, and how the user will be able to perform the activities. This all we have seen today. Okay, so tomorrow we will take one assignment and we'll see what are different different stages in the project, different phases in the project, and which phase we are going to work. Obviously, it's very common, right? When you are going to introduce yourself, you are working as a team member, and there are around 7 to 8 phases in the project. Which phase you are involved and you are expert, or you are just involved in that area, or you are completely involved, complete development, testing, and support, enhancement, everything. So this is all we are supposed to explain. So different phases. So what we do is tomorrow we discuss different stages in the Fusion Cloud project, how much duration it takes and all, and the different versions and all. And then we'll take one simple assignment and we will perform that assignment so that you will come to know the application activities, how we do the setup, how we go for testing and all. We'll come to know that tomorrow. Okay. So the second demo also you will find in our YouTube channel. Let's go to our YouTube channel. You can go for subscribe and you will get it here. This was our first demo. You'll get the second demo today. Okay. I hope you are clear. Any doubts here before going to close?
This
Please.
this recording will receive daily basis, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
When
like
once you go for enrollment, once you after third day means tomorrow will be our final demo. Day after tomorrow onwards, our regular classes will be started. Okay. So the regular classes every day we will upload into Google Drive. You can go for download and start doing the practice.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys. Let's see you tomorrow, same time. And tomorrow will be our final demo session. Once the tomorrow demo is completed, day after tomorrow onwards, our regular classes will be started. So for the people who are interested, they can go for enroll for the batch. That will be from Thursday onwards. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.